This is our sun. It's a tremendous, I think, video of the sun. This is not a computer graphic. It's a real movie of the sun taken by an orbiting spacecraft that just observes the sun every day. It's a dynamic and violent place. You could fit 1 million Earths inside that ball of glowing plasma, by the way, 1 million planet Earths. It burns 600 million tons of hydrogen fuel every second into helium. So it's a powerful, gigantic object. Many years ago now, stretching back to Newton and even before, we looked at the light from the sun, and after Newton we found a way of analysing it by splitting it up into its component colours. So with a prism, essentially making a rainbow of the light from the sun, just as nature makes a rainbow of sunlight using water droplets. So this is an island, as I said, of 100,000 million, perhaps 200,000 million stars like our sun. There are perhaps 1 billion stars in the centre of this galaxy, shining brightly. This looks like a star that must be closer to us than that galaxy because it's so bright. It actually isn't. It's actually something called a supernova explosion. This is a star in the galaxy. It's on the edge of the galaxy. It's the same distance away as the 1 billion or so suns in the centre and 100 billion or so stars in the disk. Same distance away, but it's going as brightly as 1 billion suns. It's something called a supernova explosion. The death of a massive star. What we think that is, it's called a type 1a supernova. It's something called a white dwarf. So that's the ultimate fate of the sun. It's a star that's burnt out all its fuel and is just sitting there in space, gradually fading away. A supernova in our galaxy happen on average once every 100 years. The most famous one happened in 1054 AD. This is a picture of it today. It's called the Crab Nebula. You can see it with a small telescope in the sky. It's a beautiful cloud of expanding gas. So this is a star that's died and exploded. This is in New Mexico, Chaco Canyon. And these people, this is a picture of me, of course, but what's fascinating is not me, but this here, because these people saw that explosion in 1054, we strongly believe. And this is a painting of the explosion, the supernova. Now this was 6,000 light years away, which is a star a long way away from us. But this is a drawing of the crescent moon. This is a drawing of a new star that appeared, glowing as brightly as the moon. And it's thought that this handprint points along, you see it's on an overhang of the rock, points to a place in the sky. And with modern computer simulations, you can wind the sky back to see what it would have looked like on, I think it's July 4th, 1054 AD, when the supernova happened. And you find that indeed, that supernova would have happened next to the moon in exactly that place, at that point in the sky. It would have glown as brightly, shone as brightly as the moon, and the moon was in that shape, that crescent. So it's a beautiful piece of detective work that tells us that these people, 1,000 years ago, observed a new star shining brightly in the sky for 2 weeks, the Crab supernova explosion.